Sri Lanka stopped the Australian juggernaut, restricting them to 181. In reply, Australia were able to get an early breakthrough, dismissing opener Kusal Perera on one in the second over. It was Marcus Stoinis who got the wicket, making Perera slice tamely at a short-of-length delivery and a simple catch to deep backward point. However, the wicket did not slow down the co-hosts as the other opener Pathum Nissanka took charge and along with the number 3 Kusal Mendes troubled the Australian bowlers with their brilliant stroke play. Both batters eventually got their half-centuries, keeping Sri Lanka on track. Stoinis again came to Australia's rescue, breaking the 97-run stand for the second wicket. Dismissing Mendes for 51, earlier, Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to field against Australia in a match that may well decide the Super 8 prospects of the two teams. After Australia charged out of the blocks, Sri Lanka scripted a superb recovery to hold them to 181. Australia captain Mitchell Marsh returned to the playing 11 after missing the previous match due to injury scare. And he made an instant impact, giving Australia the best start this World Cup so far. Marsh and Travis Head led the charge as Australia raced to 70-0 in power play. Australia's man for the big moments, Travis Head delivered yet again, scoring 56, with the help of 7 fours and 3 sixes. But after Head fell at 104, Australia added less than 80 runs for the last 9 wickets. Sri Lankan spinners did all of the damage. Leg spinner Dushan Hemantha provided the breakthrough by forcing an error from Head and then returned to pack off his partner. Meanwhile, left-arm spinner Dunith Wellalage lured Green out, only for Kusal Mendes to complete an easy stumping. Kamindu Mendes, who bowls occasionally, dismissed the big-hitting Tim David. While Australia were 105-1 after 9 overs, they scored only 31 runs in the next 5 overs. After giving Glenn Maxwell a reprieve at 18, Pathum Nissanka held on to an incredible leaping catch as Maxwell attempted a switch hit. The blazing start gave Australia the impetus for a big total, but their middle order continues to disappoint and could never recover enough to put the pressure back on Sri Lanka. In bowling, Hemantha led the way with 3-37 while pacer Dushmantha Kamira finished with 236. England sealed qualification to the Super 8 with a 24-run win over Italy in a high-scoring thriller. Chasing a hefty 203 on the board, Italy went down fighting, before they were folded for 178. All-round efforts from Will Jacks, 53 not out, 1 wicket, and Sam Curran, 25 runs, 3 wickets, powered England across the finish line. Jofra Archer struck twice in his opening over, flooring Anthony Mosca and J.J. Smuts with pace and bounce. Wicket-keeper Jos Buttler leapt up and plucked the ball in the air as Harry Manenti attempted to scoop Jamie Overton. After difficult first 2 overs, Italy scored 47 for 3 in power play. Justin Mosca and Benjamin Manenti mounted a fightback to take their team to 84 for 3 in 10 overs. It was Manenti who provided the firepower, scoring 60 off just 25 balls, hitting 6 sixes and 4 fours. Amidst the chaos, Mosca kept his head down to score 43. Their 92-run stand, off just 48 balls, gave the team a launch pad. Grant Stewart kept the team in the hunt till the very end with 45 off 23, with the help of 5 sixes and 2 fours. But 203 proved a bridge too far for the tournament debutants. Sam Curran finished with 3 for 22 while Jamie Overton was the most economical bowler on a plush batting track, returning with figures of 3 for 18 in 4 overs. Electing to bat first, England charged out of the blocks scoring 56 runs in power play. But they lost a clutch of wickets slipping to 105-5 in 12.4 overs. Phil Salt, 28, Jacob Bethel, 23, Tom Banton, 30, all got their eye in but were not able to convert it into a big innings. Will Jacks and Curran, 25 off 19, regained momentum with a fiery partnership of 54 off just 25. The former champions switched gears after 14 overs, plundering 88 overs in the last 6 overs. Jacks, who dealt mainly in boundaries towards the end, swept for 6 to bring up his first T20 and the England 200 in the last over. His 21-ball 50 was the fastest by an Englishman in the T20 World Cup. 5 of the 6 Italian bowlers were among wickets, but Chris Honkalygamage and Grant Stewart topped with 2 wickets each. Though they did well in phases, all Italian bowlers conceded 8 and over or more. Afghanistan stayed in contention for the Super 8 stage with a 5-wicket win over UAE in New Delhi on Monday. An all-round performance from Azmatullah Omarzai helped Afghanistan to their first win of this World Cup campaign. Afghanistan have climbed to number 3 in Group D, and are battling with New Zealand and UAE for the final qualification spot from their group. Having won their first 3 matches, South Africa are through. After electing to field first, Afghanistan restricted UAE to 160-9 in 20 overs. It was touch and go, but Afghanistan chased down the target with 4 balls and 5 wickets to spare. Junaid Sadiq struck early for UAE, dismissing the dangerous Ramanullah Gurbaz on the second ball of the innings. His incredible opening spell read 1 for 7 in 2 overs. They put on 41 for 2 in power play, but it has been a stop-start innings by Afghanistan. Opener Ibrahim Zadran helped them recover from early wickets with a well-paced half-century. He struck 6 fours and a 6 but fell just when it looked like they were getting a move on in their chase. Omarzai, who had snapped 4 wickets, then dominated with the bat, hitting 2 fours and 3 sixes for an unbeaten 40 to take his team over the line. Afghanistan bowlers were in form on Monday and gave the team the perfect start, claiming to early wickets to reduce UAE to 13-2. Alishan Sharafu and Sohaib Khan mounted fightback with an 84-run partnership. While the informed Sharafu scored 40, Sohaib was the standout performer with 68 off 48 balls, and carted the ball for 6 fours and 4 sixes. However, the innings couldn't gain traction once Sharafu was back in the pavilion. From 97-3, UAE crashed to 160-9 in 20 overs. Pacer Omarzai pegged UAE back with timely wickets, finishing with an incredible 4-15. Mujib-ur Rahman also claimed the important wickets of Sharafu and captain Mohammad Wasim.